Well, this is another opportunity to meet a new guest, and we're going to do a little bit of chemistry here. Thank you for joining. This is Charis Williams, and I'll let her take it away.
Okay, hi. Yes, I'm a health education specialist. I'm a personal trainer and health coach.
Oh, three in one. That's great.
And I'm here to show you guys belly fat blasting recipes. So today we're going to be doing chili beans.
Okay.
And next we're going to be doing like a bean salad.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, great.
So starting off.
Isn't that like song like beans, good for your heart? I'm just saying.
Yes. And anything good for your heart is also waist slimming, so.
Ah, okay,
yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. If you struggle with PCOS, diabetes, heart disease, cancer, any hormonal issues, anything to reduce your belly fat is going to help to improve those problems.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And everybody has a little bit of that, including me.
Absolutely. Especially living in this society, it's kind of unavoidable. So to have a few recipes in your life that you can count on to kind of maintain your health and regulate things.
They're all
good.
reliables.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent.
Okay, so
Great.
Let's start off. Have you cut an onion before?
Yes, I'll show you how I cut an onion.
Okay.
So I do watch a little bit, and I try to cook as much as I can. I usually down.
Oh, that's how you, okay.
Oh, judgmental, aren't we?
I won't judge you, you know, and that's
So-
the thing about cooking is you can do it however you want. The end product is what matters the
I'm
most.
trying not to cry on camera. That's why I'm doing it like this. I've been told.
I usually cut off the ends and then I score it and peel off, and then I have like a naked onion that I can work with.
Really?
Yeah.
This is
you
so-
want to see?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
You're
I'll strip it for you, and then
Strip it.
then you can do the rest.
Okay.
Okay. So I cut real close. Cut off one end. Flip it. Cut off the other end. Okay. Then I just score it and get in there. Yes, thank you. I like to have it even.
starting to cry.
Yeah. So there's your naked onion.
Great.
Yeah.
Naked onion.
Okay. So did you want to cut it?
Yeah. So how I would cut it?
Yes. Cut. You do the rest.
Okay. So I usually will go down the center, and then so what I try to do is I try to fine chop.
Okay. Yes, that's a great
Right,
idea.
so I
Let's
usually-
dice it up.
So I usually just go like this, down close. That's why I keep the other pieces on, because that's what holds it together.
Yes, that's good.
But, so now I'm just kind of improvising. So you can see where I've gotten that cut, and then I just slice down.
Yeah, perfect. Love it.
I don't know if you like it
I do
thinner.
it the same way.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, great. So I've been told that if you don't cut the end, then that's where most of the crying occurs. That's what I've been told.
Oh,
That's
well,
why.
I've cried either way, but
Oh,
I'm
really?
the
Okay.
contact wearer, so
Ah,
it's not.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard though that if you if you rinse it, that's supposed to help keep you from crying, and then not breathing it also, and then keeping something damp near it.
Okay.
Right, yeah, those
So I
are
do this
other
one?
theories. Yeah. And then we'll put it in the pot, and we'll cut up some garlic next. So this recipe can be found in the book, but right now we're doing a version that is a little different from what's in the book. The book version is super easy because all you have to do is throw all the ingredients in there and turn on the crock pot and leave it overnight, and it gets cooked.
But it's not
this
just
is
a book, it's your book.
yes, my book.
Yes.
So now we're gonna put these into the pot here,
Okay.
and then we're going to cut up these
Me.
garlic. Yes.
So I usually take the ends off, Everybody likes those.
And cooking should be like kind of a playful thing, you know. Don't take yourself too seriously. Just have fun with it.
I like my garlic kind of chunky.
Oh wow. Okay.
Not really like too chopped.
Okay.
Because
That's
then
gonna
you bite
infuse
into
a
it.
nice flavor.
Yeah, right? And then when
Yeah.
you bite in one, it's kind of like, wow, you know.
It's gonna infuse into the dish, so it won't be like
Okay.
overwhelming.
Okay, great. That's
Yeah.
usually all I really do.
Okay, awesome. That's good. So we put that in the pot. So now we have our base of vegetables in the pot.
Excellent.
Yes. So we're gonna, so with the belly fat cooking, we're not doing oil because a lot of the time oil messes up our blood vessel function and causes vasoconstriction. So we're gonna cook with just a little bit of water. Okay.
And these
hydrate.
actually have oils in them too.
Yeah, so but it's in a natural, healthy
Exactly.
form.
You're not adding. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, before we begin, actually, let's add a little sweetness. So instead of adding sugar to our chili,
really?
we'll sweeten it with some dates. What do you think about
I
that?
love that idea. That's great.
Okay. What does it say? How many? 2?
2. Yeah.
Okay.
Are these with pits or without?
These have the pits.
Pits. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the chef should have an extra date, just so they
And
can
let's dice it up.
dice it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we'll go ahead and put a little water in it.
Okay.
Let me get some water. Sink water?
Kinda.
Okay, that looks great.
Excellent.
No,
Oh,
in the pot. Okay, great. So I got just a little bit of water, We don't need a whole lot. We just need it to create a nice hot, steamy environment to cook the vegetables down.
Okay.
So we're just gonna put some of that in there. Yeah. So now we're going to put it on high in the stove.
Excellent.
Okay, so while it's cooking, it should take maybe like 7 minutes or so. You just want to keep an eye on it, stir it, make sure you check if it looks like it's softening up. That's when you know, okay, now I'm gonna put the beans in, okay?
Excellent. Fantastic. That's not long at all.
Okay, now we're going to be adding the beans. Also, another tip, cumin, which is common in chili beans, is extremely waist slimming and health boosting.
Excellent.
So we're
One of
getting
the-
a nice healthy dose of cumin in this.
Excellent. And I see a little bit of cayenne there too.
Yeah, which is also waist slimming and life expanding. So it
Okay.
actually can extend your lifespan, make
Excellent.
people live longer.
Excellent.
I like kidney beans personally, so that's what I usually use in
It's a nice
my
color and
yeah, nice
texture to it.
dark. It looks like chili,
Ah,
already. So.
I see. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We are making chili beans. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Kidney.
You can use other types of beans. You can use black beans or red beans. Pink
Yeah.
beans.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is the classic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. So it's making noise. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. We can tell that it's cooking because of the noise. We're gonna go ahead and stir this up so that everything gets evenly cooked. All right, now closing it back up and let it cook for some more, okay? So another thing that we're putting in is pineapple chunks. So why are we doing pineapple, you might ask?
I am asking.
Because with chili, we like to have like a nice balance of spicy and sweet. Yeah,
okay.
so you have to add some of that
Then that
in
makes
there. And also, what is it? Kind of that tart flavor as well helps.
And you can bite into it and
Yeah,
taste.
and it will soak up the savoriness, so it's gonna be good.
Excellent. I'm excited. Is there a reason why you've chosen the chunky pineapple?
Not really. You can use the rings, you can use the chunks. It doesn't really matter. You could even use the ground up kind of
Pulp?
pineapple. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And another thing is that for those with tomato allergies, pineapple is a fantastic substitute.
Excellent. I think it'd be kind of weird to see a pineapple ring in chili. So that.
Yeah, but with the rings, I would probably like cut it up.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, so it's been about 7 minutes. I'm gonna stir it again, and then I don't know. We'll see if it needs more time. Okay, so it's looking a lot softer, but I think we can soften it up a little bit more. So let's give it like 3 more minutes.
There we go. 3, 2, 1.
4 minutes. Okay, so a couple of the ingredients that we're using in this recipe are mushroom seasoning and French gray salt. Now, I chose these because these are really good sources of what's called umami. Umami is a flavor profile. So, you know, you've got your sweet and your salty and your different, well, those are like taking up certain parts of the tongue. Umami covers the entire tongue.
Really?
It's the thing that makes things taste so good you could lick it off the
Like
plate.
MSG, right?
Yes, like MSG.
I'm just saying.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
Except these don't have MSG in them.
All right. So, can I try though?
Yes.
All right. This is just salt.
Yes. French gray salt.
French gray salt. Why is it gray?
Minerals.
Oh, okay.
Minerals.
Okay. All right. So it's raw.
Yeah, it's a nice
Unprocessed.
natural form of salt.
Wow, it's got a punch.
Yeah, it's good. And then this is the mushroom seasoning,
Huh?
which also, go ahead and have a taste of that
Oh,
too.
taste it.
Yeah. Yeah, right? I know.
Wow, both of those pack a huge punch.
Yeah, they're very good. So I
Umami?
like, you know, if you want restaurant level type of food, these are essentials.
And it's called unami?
Umami.
Umami.
Yeah.
Umami. Okay. All right. No. Shut up. Umami.
This here you can get from international markets. Yeah. So just make sure that you check the ingredients because often you'll find that they put MSG in things. So be very careful about that because then you'll be reversing all of the progress that you're making. MSG is terrible for your health.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If this isn't available in an area where you live, you can just get this online. You can just type in, you know, mushroom seasoning or mushroom powder, or you can type in French gray salt.
Excellent. Fantastic. So easy to get.
Yeah, pretty easy to get.
Excellent.
I get them off of Amazon. Okay, so now we're gonna check on the onions and the dates and the garlic to see how well it's cooked. So, all right, let's soften it. What do you think? You see it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and add these beans in. Okay. Yeah. And we can just peel this off. We can keep the juice.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a big deal.
I'm coming.
Okay. Shall I go ahead and add it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna give it another stir. Now everything's gonna start cooking together. Okay, next we're going to add the pineapple in and we're gonna strain the juice out. Okay, yeah, that's good.
I'm a good kitchen helper, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you know, keep you involved.
Yes.
Then you don't look like you're just standing there awkwardly.
Eating the food. Yeah. That's all I'm good at.
Okay,
Voila.
so I'm gonna go ahead and strain this out and then we're gonna put it in.
Excellent.
Okay, you know, we could,
Chop them more.
yeah, we could cut up. Let's go ahead and cut these up and make them smaller. Last minute decisions. We'll just cut them up like halfway.
Halfway.
Like, yeah, cut them in half, just a little smaller.
Yeah.
I like to cut this way.
Oh.
It's easier.
Smarty pants.
Yeah, just easy, you know, I'm just trying to make your life a little easier.
Against the grain.
Okay. Okay, I'll help you out. You did it.
It's ASMR.
Yeah, so with cooking, you don't have to take it too seriously. Like right now, it's on the stove, kind of cooking right now. It's okay. You know, cooking is not a high pressure situation. So take away the judgment, the intimidation. Don't worry.
Gordon Ramsay. No?
You're not going to ruin it that easily. Okay, how's that? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the pot now. There. We're going to stir it up. Okay. So now that I've stirred it once, we're going to put the spices, the seasonings in there before we're not going to salt it yet.
Really?
Not yet. We're going to salt it towards the end.
Really?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
All right. So onion and garlic are my staples. For anything I cook, I find that it's easy to make anything flavorful if you put a little onion and a little garlic in. So
Excellent.
these are staples. And of course, they're really health promoting and everything, you know. The cumin is going to give it a nice chili flavor, and the cayenne is going to help give it that spiciness to help offset the sweet. So when working with seasonings and spices, make sure it's like a playful process. So you can taste it along the way, be careful, feel it out, you know. You don't have to use measurements, but we do have the measurements just in case you're afraid. But don't be afraid to just lightly dust the food. So for the cayenne, I'm gonna give it a little like that. Yeah. More and more and more. And you know what? Another thing is, if it's not enough now, we'll just add more later, you know? And then for the cumin, we're gonna go ahead and open up this large compartment, okay? And we're gonna put a large amount because this is where all that flavor is coming from. Yes. If it's not enough, we'll add more later.
Okay. Onion.
All right, and the onion powder, just sprinkle it in. Sprinkle. Okay.
Garlic.
Same with the garlic.
Whew.
Yes.
I can smell it.
Okay, so let's stir it up. You want to stir it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. And then it's going to start really smelling good.
Yeah, that's great.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and put this back on. We can turn the heat down just a tad to like 7. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and add in the saltiness. Okay, then the umami. So we're going to do a tablespoon of the mushroom seasoning, and then we're going to do a couple teaspoons, you know, to taste of the French gray salt.
Umami.
All right, let's add this mushroom seasoning in. Make sure it's a nice heaping tablespoon. We can always add more if we want, you know, just kind of taste and see. All right, and then we'll do 2 teaspoons of the French gray salt. Since this is coarse salt and it's not fine, we might need to do a little bit more because, you know, there's more airspace with the coarse salt than there would be with fine.
Okay, good point.
And it's not like you're eating a bag of chips either. Like, a lot of people are afraid when they see, oh, you're adding salt in, you know, but like this is nothing compared to processed food. It's okay to salt your home cooked food. It's not gonna be too much. Great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it cook some more. I don't know, 10 minutes maybe, and then check and see how kind of mushed out it is so that, you know, so that when you bite into the onion, it's not crunchy. So you just taste and feel it out. And once it's got that nice texture, then it's done. But we're gonna taste it, and if it needs more salt, we'll add it, but we'll let it cook for a little bit.
All right, excellent.
All right, so now we're gonna check on the chili and see how it's cooked. Let's open this up. Okay, I'm gonna stir it, make sure it's good. And let's go ahead and taste it and see if it's ready or what it needs. All right. I'm gonna taste it first.
Chef's choice.
Okay, I hope it's not too hot. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and add some more cumin.
Just a tiny bit. Hi.
Oh yeah, we need some, yeah, let's get that spice. Yes. Great. Stir that in. I feel like the salt is pretty good. It's a good
Yeah,
amount.
I think so too.
Okay. Okay. We'll let it sit for like, so that the seasonings can fully kind of immerse into the dish. We'll let it sit for like a minute or two before we taste it again. Okay, so now we're going to do our taste test. So we're gonna turn off the stove and then stir it one more time here. And I'm gonna take it over so we can do this. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely ready. I'm excited.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. All right, good. So this is our dinner. I'll leave this in here actually. Okay. Oh, and then of course we have our garnish here. It has cilantro, onion, and tomato. So we can kind of dress it with that. You want to scoop it out with your little spoon there? Oh, okay, that works.
It's fun. There you go.
Okay, thank you. I think there's the other spoon.
Ah.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and have a taste. Okay. Yeah, if it's too hot, we'll just blow it a little bit.
All right.
The pineapple is good. It's soaked up some of that savory flavor.
It's got a little smoky in it too. It's good. No, I'm serious. It actually is good.
Yeah. I think it's like just spicy enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cayenne kind of like makes it retain heat, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And keeps it hot.
Oh, boy, yeah. But for the wintertime, oof, this is great. Warm you up, body and soul.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll just make a big pot of chili and then I'll eat it like the same. I like to eat like the same thing for like lunch and dinner for like days in a row.
Yeah, and this you could totally meal prep.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You could freeze it. You can make it last a long time.
Really, freeze it.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'll eat this. And if I just eat this, I get in shape really, really fast.
Is there any other protein that you would consider adding to this for people who want to add protein?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, people can add whatever protein they want to add. The most important element is the spices.
Okay.
So just to make sure that flavor is there. You know.
Like chili, people will add, ground beef.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Are you vegetarian or vegan?
I oscillate
Okay.
between pescatarian
Okay.
and vegan.
What's your favorite fish?
I like whitefish. Different types of whitefish.
Okay.
Salmon is all right too.
Yeah. Is it the flavor or the texture?
The texture I like of salmon, and yeah, whitefish. Because it's not fishy. I don't like super fishy fish, and whitefish is not like super fishy to
Like
me.
swordfish?
I don't know. Whenever I go to a restaurant and it just says whitefish.
Oh,
See,
okay.
I was born and raised vegetarian, so I'm not like well versed on the different types
So
of fish.
how were you raised vegetarian? I mean, what was the background? The background was it?
It was religious.
Yes. Okay.
Seventh-day Adventist. Yeah.
Oh, weird here. Like, who
Tasty.
cares that? It's mine. The thing is, it's got a kick, but the pineapple is what seals it. It's something about it. I've never even like imagined putting pineapple in this, but for me, that's the killer. It's like, oof.
Like it helps to offset the spiciness a little
I
bit.
think so. I think it was just all the ingredients and not the pineapple. I'd be like, okay, this is a good chip. But then when you put the pineapple in it, something, I don't know. It just kind of rounds it out. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I love to add sweet with spicy. Like it always seems to help it a lot. And then with the cumin in there and everything, that adds like more deeper elements to the flavor. And then also the garnish is nice as well for like a little refreshing burst of,
Yeah.
bright flavor.
Obviously mine is gone. So I need more. But no, you finish yours. I will let you eat.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm glad that you like it.
Yeah. And that took all of like, what, 15 minutes?
It didn't take very long. A lot of it, you can step away, come back, stir it, just make sure not to let it stick to the bottom of the pan or anything like that. Yeah, this can last a very long time. Like you were saying, if you meal prep on Sunday, you can make it last for a very long time. If you freeze it, it will last at least a week in the refrigerator without freezing it. And if you freeze it, you can make it last for months, Just what I would do is freeze it in certain manageable portions. So like, and then another thing is to prevent some of the gas that some people experience when they have beans. The cookbook is a crock pot recipe. So you're using dried beans. If you soak them overnight and then you remove the water and rinse it, then you can eliminate a lot of the gas that way.
Well, thank you so much. This is fantastic. Very yummy, obviously, since they're all empty. Certainly this is only just one, or two recipes out of your book, so there's certainly more to explore.
Oh, yes.
So welcome back anytime. I'm always happy to ingest. But it's great to see people who are looking at, nutrition as a vital part of their health. You are the triple threat. You are a personal trainer, you're a nutrition coach, right?
I'm a health educator and health coach.
Health coach. Those things combined really will make a difference in your clients' lives. So that's fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. And I have to say, as a physician, sometimes I find that my personal trainer is more beneficial to patients than I am sometimes. I mean, it's because they're changing their behaviors, and that's not easy to do.
For sure, it is hard.
Yeah.
Well,
Great.
thank you. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, of course. Come back. Don't be a stranger. We're here. We're not going anywhere.
Awesome.
And if you happen to find any of this interesting, or more importantly, if you want to collaborate, check out the link below so that you can send us your comments, any stories you may have, anything. We're happy to entertain it. And this is really about us going on a journey together.